Robert, just give us your overall thoughts.
Yeah, I said to the boys, and obviously winning's habitual and so's losing. We've been on the wrong end for quite a while, so to actually get the wins, obviously great for us. I thought the problem we've got at the moment is we started the game last week really poorly and finished really strong. This time round we've started brilliantly, put ourselves a great foothold in the game, and then probably started the second half. We've probably just got to try and learn how to put a full 80 minutes together, because once we do that, I think we'll be, start challenging everybody we play against.
They were coming in with a wet sail, weren't they, Cass? And then Joe Westerman knocks the ball on. And was there any point in that second half where you were really worried that it might have gone the other way?
A little bit. It's a real strange thing is momentum in sport. And what we need to do is, I've spoken to particularly the spine players. You have to find ways and means of, when they've got the momentum it's against you, how do you gain momentum back? Cooper Corn talks a lot about kicking the ball early and then changing the flow of the game by trapping there either fullback by himself, or when the momentum's going against you, how do you slow the game down to take a little bit of sting out of the game? When I played, I used to go down injured, whether I was injured or not. I used to pretend I had a bad hamstring. You'd take 2 minutes out of the game and the game would slow. And that's how I'd stop momentum. Obviously now with the new rules, the green card, you can't do that. So just about educating our team, but our spine players in particular, about how you manipulate and how you stop it and how you get it going for you.
It's a fair confession, that, Robert. What about the positives then, from a Huddersfield point of view today?
I think, look, some real good positives. I thought Jake had a really solid game. I thought Isan was his first game back, and obviously he's a class strike centre, which we know, which obviously is great when he comes back in. I thought Kieran Rush has worked extremely hard. He's only a young kid, not sure his best positions either at hooker or in the half, but I thought he was really good when he came on. I think probably the shining light for me is Leroy Cudjoe. Let's be honest, he's 36-year-old, he's playing 80 minutes in the middle. He has reinvented himself and evolved his game with the game, with rugby league's changed. Since me and him, I think we made his debut the same day, did me and Leroy? Yeah, I know, so we played, not at my debut for the Giants, his debut for Huddersfield, we played on the same day. And the game's changed. The game has changed, but he's evolved with the game. I think that's credit to him. He's gone from being a little thin outside back winger, international centre, now he's a ball playing loose, 80-minute loose for that matter, who's instrumental in the way that we play the game. So yeah, I think that's one of the positives we took out today.
And it was ahead of kick-off that the club announced that he's playing on next year. I mean, he's 36 years of age, but he's probably among the top 2 players on that pitch tonight. How significant is it for you that he does play on next year?
I think it's significant not only for me and the team, but the club itself. Leroy's somebody that probably epitomises what you want a Huddersfield Giants player to be. He is ultra committed, he's so professional, he's selfless, he puts the team and the club above anything else. If you asked his wife, he should probably tell you as well, he spends more time, or just as much time on his own game as he does everybody else's. He spends time with the scholarship, the academy, the reserves, he coaches them all. He's, as soon as he finishes training with us, I see him with a little Tupperware box, he's going straight up to Lawnhill to start coaching the juniors and try to bring the next generation through. And if my sort of message to any young lad or any junior, not only the Giants but anybody else in rugby league, if you want to emulate somebody and take a leaf out of their book, just go and have a look at the way that he treats himself and everybody else around him. He's a model pro. He's a model pro.
Just lastly from me, what are your thoughts on the Elland Road Magic weekend?
Look, I love Magic. I know there's some other pundits in the game that don't seem to like it. I love Magic. People seem to, you have to side on expansion or keeping it within. I'm on both. I think we should grow the game for the heartland clubs and keep it within the heartlands and expand on them clubs and make them better. I actually love taking it to different places. My family love going to Newcastle and Cardiff and all these places where we can hopefully expand the game and and bring it to people that have, you know, not experienced too much of it. So I'm a big believer in Magic. I think it's the concept that you can have 12 different sets of fans under one ceiling, should we say, over a weekend, and look, be hardly any trouble, fans intermingle. I just think the whole concept is brilliant.
You'll get home a lot quicker tonight though, won't you?
We will get home a lot quicker, but yeah, we will get home a lot quicker, and you know, hopefully the fans have had a really good time being at Leeds. And you know, in the modern day with sort of people feeling in the pocket a little bit, sometimes it's, you know, it might have been a bit easy getting to Leeds, but yeah, I'm all for both. No worries.
Sky Sports have reported that Ricky Latelli's on his way back to Huddersfield. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, look, we're the club are active. You know, we've got 4 quota spots up at this moment in time, so we're obviously always looking. It's very difficult when you don't know who the coach is going to be at this moment in time, so it makes it a little bit harder. But whenever good players come up, obviously, hopefully they are linked to us, because it shows we have a little bit of ambition, and we want to do things in the game.
He was a good player for Huddersfield, wasn't he?
He was a great player for Huddersfield. He was. You know, he's, again, going back to the sort of the things that I spoke about with Leroy, is you want to bring people into the club that not only are good players but are good people as well. And Ricky, he's a champion bloke. He's a really nice fella, causes you no issues, really good pro, and he's a really good rugby player on top of that, which helps. But yeah, whenever we're linked with players like that, it can only be a good thing.
If you were the coach next year, would you have him back?
He's a very good player, wouldn't he? He'd be an handy player to have in your team, yeah.